right? So this is the framework. Again, guys, we already gave you the framework. You know exactly what we are teaching. What are the steps? It's 9 of them, 9 P's of Launch Lab mastery, right? So, the marketing process on Facebook, right? And this is turned into a course. So today we delivered you these 9 steps, like shrink down to 2.5 hours, but we do have a pre-recorded course, a pressure off. The off stands for organic Facebook funnel, right? Without pressure, right? You don't have to feel the pressure on your back because it's a continuum implementation and a process of improvement, right? So this is a course. This is the immersion part. You're going to have these pre-recorded session, and you can start like diving into this session as soon as even today, if you want to, right? But I would suggest to rest a little bit and, you know, give it a little break before you dive into the in deep, right? But these 9 sessions are ready for you. Every single session has an action step and has a tool that you can implement, that can help you implement it with example, right? So it's really the way to learn the framework. Learn the framework. That's going to give you the cognitive understanding, cognitive mastery, right? Do it a couple times, watch it a couple times, cognitive mastery. You know what to do. You know what the steps are. But that's not how you're going to win, right? So to help you implement, guys, we are giving you another element to this mastermind, right? It's mastermind after all, and not just the online course. And so we're going to have throughout the eight weeks of the mastermind, we're going to have 9 sessions. There's actually 8 coaching sessions plus 1 extra session is an onboarding. That's going to be on the 28th of September. We start the onboarding, and then the first session where we're actually having the coaching time and we're meeting on Zoom like this. It's going to be on the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, but you will get the exact schedule day by day, every single time from the moment we start until the moment the mastermind is finished. What's happening every day, what kind of help you can receive, where to receive it, and so on and so on and so forth. Okay, so these 9 sessions, live mastermind session in this, but it's going to be something like this, like you experienced today. Okay. And then the only difference is that we're going to dive into one of these points, right? Each time, each point, we're going to discuss deeper, right? Rather than just flying through the whole thing in one go. So the next thing, the third thing, is super, super important for us. Like I said, we're not doing it for the first time. This is our 4th time running this framework with the community, right? And this community is super, super important for us because those are people who are we're going to have people that are anywhere between these 3 first buckets, right? 1, 2, 3. So some of them are just like testing first launch. Some of them are testing with the first client. Some of them are like having the first attempts to actually make it public, right? Which we are super excited for because we want to like show you their results soon. Okay, so these people over here were already through our program a couple times. They're also students of Project Next and Dean and Tony, and they're super helpful. Like really, sometimes just connecting to these people who already went through this process is going to give you more than just, you know, joining one session with the coaches. Okay, so you're going to get this access to this community. And the cool thing about it that I don't really see anybody else doing it out there, and I've joined a lot of groups, we actually have a process for finding accountability in our group. It's not like, hey, this is the group, go and do whatever. We actually have an onboarding process showing you this is how you find a partner that will be doing this process with you. And some of you over here have been through programs with us, so maybe you can share in the chat if you enjoyed that process of accountability partners that we introduced, so others can also have, you know, the idea from somebody who went through this thing already. Okay, because talking about accountability is one thing, helping you do this accountability is another thing. Okay, so 2 different things. I've been, you know, surfing in Dean's community with 50,000 people. I love the Dean's community, you know, so I have like nothing bad with the community. But if you have 50,000 people in the room and you're a newbie to social media, how in the heck you're gonna find an accountability partner? I couldn't, honestly, I couldn't, right? Now I can, because now I'm like a little bit more advanced, right? But at the beginning, I needed that help, somebody to show me, how do I find this person, right? So we have that in place. Okay, so these are the elements of our core offer. And finally, the last bit of the process is we are giving you the clear tools, right? You're going to have the workbook, you're going to have the implementation tools, you're going to have these prompts, where to put it, what to do with it, how to navigate through this whole thing. So all these are going to be waiting for you. And if you will need the step, you will find it easily inside our community and inside our program. Okay, so this is the whole core offer, guys, right? And this core offer, I can tell you, we could easily sell it for $5,000, and I'm saying it with full conviction because I know people who are selling very similar thing to this for $5,000. Okay, so we could easily do that. The value for this could easily be this. And if you're, you know, if you're doing it with people who are, you know, from the top league, like Dean and Tony, you're gonna pay $10,000 for the same thing. But we actually priced this right now for $979, the whole thing, right? For this time around, we decided that that's gonna, on this level where we at, right? Transitioning to the 5th stage of this process. We're still not masters, right? We're still learning. We're learners. We're humble learners who just want to share what we already discovered, right? So we're not going to be, you know, charging $5,000 if we don't know everything yet, right? So that's the price for the launch lab. But here comes the good part, guys. Now we're going to talk about the goodies, right? So how do I make this offer irresistible? Today, guys, we are giving you a chance to buy into this launch lab for $579, right? One-time payment. You can actually find this you can buy this mastermind through mastermind.com. So Aiden, if you can actually be so kind and share the link, that's the link that you can use to buy the program, guys. This is the price for this launch alone. This price is never going to be the same again. Okay, $579. It's a steal because, like I said, I do know people who are selling it for $5,000. So we just want to make sure that we got this, that we mastered the process. We have the physical mastery, and our clients also have that physical mastery with us. Once we achieve that level, that price will definitely go to that 5,000, right? But today, that's the price. And here is the good part, guys. You don't even have to commit to something that you don't know. If you don't think that, like, after 30 days of being with us, running through this program, right? This is an 8-week mastermind. I'm going to remind, right? 8-week mastermind. If you, after 30 days, say, hey, I'm not joining, I don't know, it's too much, it's whatever, I thought it's going to be something else, whatever the reason, 30 days, you can take your money back. And the cool thing about it, we're still going to let you stay in the Launch Lab community and keep the resources, right? So no brainer here. There's no risk on your side whatsoever, because all we want to do is just give you a chance to see if it's for you or not, right? We don't want your money. If we can't help you, we don't want your money, okay? But I'm pretty sure that if you do want to sell courses on Facebook, then we are your people, okay? And now, yes, so I shared that. What will make this irresistible? That's what I was talking about a while ago, right? Like how I was selling the Philharmonic orchestras to my wife. I know that this launch lab alone is a masterpiece, is an amazing value for money. Nobody else will over deliver like we do. But you know, everybody has something. So we want to give you all these amazing bonuses that will make it even better. Okay. So we're going to do something, and probably this is probably, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last time we're doing this, because it's not sustainable. It's like completely insane what we're going to do, but we decided to do it one last time. So this is what we're going to do, guys. Together on top of the mastermind, you actually going to have an open hour. We're going to run an open hour office. This is like this is not a side hustle for us anymore. Like I'm doing it full time. Lucy's doing it full time. Athena and Aiden will probably soon be doing it full time as well. And we are treating this as a business. This is not a side hustle to us. So we are open. We run an open hours every single, not every single day, 5 days a week in this case, right? 5 days a week. We're going to have an open hour when you can come and ask your question or share your progress. So throughout the 8 weeks of the mastermind, it's going to be around 60 hours of contact points with coaches, right? So that bonus alone is a $6,000 worth of value, right? You're going to get it for free on top of the launch lab. Okay, we're going to be there for you 5 days a week, answering questions or just going through some progress. Okay, now this part over here is a little bit different session, because as here we just want to hear your questions and answer whatever the problems, whatever the blocks, whatever the how do I do this, how do I do that. This part over here is a little bit different, because here we are dedicating 1 session a week, 1 extra session a week on top of the mastermind sessions that we have, where we are simply just going through your homework, through the step that you get during the mastermind session, right? So instead of like, you can go get some help, you go ask your question through the Q&As, and then you come to this growth work session when you can present, you can come prepared, present your applied step so others can see it, give you some feedback, and maybe some coaches can also do a hot seat with some of you, right? So it's literally like having another mastermind on top of that, right? But you know, there's like before and after, right? Learn, do, review, learn, do, review. So this is like I said, another 8 sessions where we will be checking these homework steps, making sure that everybody follows and everybody is in the right bucket, right? Because we don't want to overwhelm you, right? If you're going to start when start and you're going to think I want to be in a bucket 3, but actually you don't have skills, then we're going to tell you, hey, maybe you should do the bucket 2 first. Right? So those are all the things that will come out during the process. Okay, so you get that as well for free. Like I said, we're doing something that is not sustainable for a longer time. Okay, and then finally, the third bonus over here, guys, is something that we've been doing in the past, and we figured it's really helping people, is a team leader. So there's 4 of us that is helping out with this project, right? Launch Lab Academy, and you will be assigned to your small team leader. That small team leader will help you with navigation, help you with like remind you about whatever happens next, or you forgot what is what. So that team leader is your go-to person. Okay, it's sort of like your personal assistant for this particular mastermind, right? So if you would want to have like a VA for 8 weeks, you would pay $500 for this for sure, right? So you're gonna have it with us, guys, and all these 3 extra bonuses are free for those of you who are opting in for this launch lab within this launch alone. Okay. Like I said, I do not think that we will be able to do it next time around, because it's a lot of hours and a lot of work and a lot of access that we're giving you, right? That time is very precious, but we do care, and we really want to make sure that a lot of people see the framework that we figured out that works. Okay, so today, $579 with a 30 days warranty, so you can check it and then decide after the 30 days if it's for you or not for you. You get all these extra bonuses, you get access and we're doing it for the next 8 weeks, guys. So that's the offer. And at the very end of our presentation, I just wanted to show you that what we are showing here, what we are teaching here, is not our invention. We are just modeling people who already done this. We find the right kind of people. So this is Alex Hermosi. You've probably seen him in Time to Thrive Challenge. He was there for a little moment, right? And we had a little bit more access to Alex because we've been affiliates for Dean and Tony for the Project Next program, right? So we sort of like have connections with people who are on a next level, right? And that proximity gives us this inside information, right? So Alex over here, he was actually doing really good business by running ads on Facebook and building brand by direct response marketing. But what he shared with us during the, like behind the doors during the meeting, and I think this part of this of his share is also added as a bonus to Project Next. He said that he actually built a 1 million followers using the personal branding strategy that we are teaching here over a period of 6 months. He did it on a next level because he did it with a team. He did it with extra help, with full on support. We are doing it on an individual level, right? We're talking about solopreneurs over here, so we're probably not going to have 1 million people after 6 months. Nevertheless, that strategy is scalable and it can give you that. And what else he said, which is super important over here, even probably more important than the first information, is that the personal branding strategy beats direct response marketing 40 times over the longer period of time, right? So a guy like this, who was already earning a lot of money, he said that he would totally go for personal branding rather than staying only in the direct response marketing process. So there you have it, guys. That's the offer.